Here, what it is, guys, your boy Royal Jay-Z. So we're back at again another video. So for today's video, we're gonna be getting the Lexus ready for Dyno Day. So we have a CX racing kit on the Lexus GS300, 700cc injectors, 255 Wobbles fill pump. So as of right now, we're gonna swap out the tires that I have on the car because the backs are bald and I do not want to drive on the freeway with bald tires. I've done that before and the tire exploded, so we're just gonna go ahead and swap them out. Both of them is bad in the back, so we're just gonna swap them out. And we really don't want no problems on our dyno, and I'm really not trying to make too much power because I am on the auto transmission. I'm just trying to get the car drivability right, and if I can get a two-step from them, I would do that. But yeah, man. Alright, so this is a GS300 with the CX Racing Turbo Kit. So the kit is about $2,500. That's not too bad. Then another thing, I was gonna do NAT with the stock, NAT with the stock ECU, but I was not able to get it to run correctly. It was running lean because of this piece right here. So this piping is way too big for a stock ECU. So if you want to do the CX Racing Kit without having to buy a standalone ECU, that is an EMU black. All you got to do is drop this piping down to like what, 1.5 or whatever the stock diameter is for the mapping, for the map or math, whatever you want to call this. You need to get the right size for this can read correctly. If this don't read correctly, it's going to throw codes and it's going to run super lean. I was running at like 17 AFR. The car was not drivable and it sounded like I had a cam. So everything else is pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get these tires off and get it ready. So let's get to it. All right, so on the passenger side, I got a nail here and I got another nail somewhere on this tire, but this side is the worst. So we come on this side, we're only wired. So some reason with these tires, my camber is off. I do want to get some camber arms or some upper control arm and lower control arms so I can put zero camber on the car. But as of right now, we're on stock arms, so I really can't do that. And these tires, I'm not gonna lie, this is like my third set because they want to wear out bad. So I did this like a couple months ago. I drove on the freeway and I knew it was on a wire. I was doing like 80, tire exploded, and it was like on a Sunday, so it was like really no tire shops open. So we're going to take these off. So yeah. What it is, guys, your boy Royal Jay-Z. So look, man, we in the turbo GS300. So we got it off the dyno. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared shitless, I'm not gonna lie. So if you watch the Lexus videos of me building this motor, I built this motor myself in my backyard. So it got all the good parts that you would really want to make about 700 to 800 horsepower. It got the GT rods, it got the GT pistons, it got new main caps, not new main caps, but rod bearings and all the bearings that you would need to, I guess, be happy with the motor. So we're good there. What are you doing? You see what I mean? But yeah, man, we got everything we need to basically do what we need to do. But only weak point is this automatic transmission. So a lot of guys talk trash about the transmissions. In my opinion, it is what it is. It's here and it's here to stay until I swap over to another automatic. So I am going to do an 8 HP swap in this car, so that's good to go. And hopefully you don't hear this fuel pump. The fuel pump is whining because I do not have a back seat in yet. You know, a lot of trial and error. But yeah, man, I put 600 miles on the motor. It survived. I got it dyno, I got it tuned, so it's ready to do what it do. So as of right now, if you know anything about these transmissions, I think it's the AE60E, if I'm not mistaken. First and second gear pull with a turbo. It does not like first and second. So just let it shift to like second gear, maybe even third. Then you can act buck wild. at us. But yeah, man, first and second, do not do a pull. It will take forever to like to shift into it. You might even blow the transmission. But yeah, man, it's got a CX Racing turbo kit with the EMU black. So I tried to do stock ECU, but it was running way too lean with the bigger map housing on it. So I just opted out and got a standalone ECU just to say forget all that trying to figure it out. But yeah, man, it been driving good. The transmission is not shimmed at all. So yeah, but only problem that I had with the intercooler, it was like fitting the piping in certain spots because I still got my windshield reservoir, so I can spray water on the windshield. So I still got that. So the piping is a little tight in certain spots, but I am happy on how it is. So I got the car dyno tuned. I'm gonna put that up on the screen so y'all can see it. The car made 60 horsepower. 60. So that is good. 60 horsepower is more than stock. So I made 280 horsepower on a dyno. I'm happy with that. I was gonna push it to 300, but the coupler on the front, it popped off. So I really couldn't do 300. I wanted 300, but the coupler kept popping off, and I did 280 horsepower on what, 4 or 5 pounds of boost. So gaining 60 horsepower only 4 or 5 pounds of boost is pretty amazing in my opinion, as far as building my first motor. But doing it on a dyno, I was scared. I thought it was gonna blow up, but we survived. So I'm gonna be start doing the GS content for you guys because I think the car is more fun with the turbo. Stock GS, you really can't do too much as far as the rims and coilovers, and we are going to give you an outside view so you can see what the car looked like. I do just got rims and coilovers. I got some stocks in the back because my camber, something with my camber is eating the inner wall of my tire, so I got to figure that out. But hopefully you guys like this. This is my first like POV of driving a car with the turbo. But yeah, man, I'm happy with it. It was hard finding a tuner. I did like 3 remote tuners and they couldn't get it right because the car was having problems. The CX Racing turbo kit blew up. So it's just a long story on trying to get this car remote tuned, but I was able to find a shop in Wilmington that was able to tune this car. So mind you, I am in California, so Wilmington is not too far from me. I was able to get the car tuned. Like I said, we made 280 horsepower with 285 torque. So yeah, man, I'm blessed, happy, and I can build a 2J, man. I can build a 2J, man. Woo! Y'all see it. So this is all CX Racing kit. Thing, fuel pressure regulator, and it pulls, man. For 280 horsepower, I am happy with it. Basic setup, I'll tell you, this is a full kit, CX Racing. So only thing that I did was I swapped out the wastegate. This is a Summit Racing wastegate because the other one, it came stock with an 8-pound spring, and that was way too big for what I wanted. Then this is a Speedway turbo. Like I said, the last CX Racing kit blew up on me. Well, the turbo kit blew up. Well, the turbo itself blew up, so I got an upgraded one. It's about maybe one size bigger than what the CX Racing kit give you. But yeah, man, then I accidentally ran over my intercooler piping, so I had to do some ghetto rig stuff right here. That's what I did. Then right here, this is what I'm talking about. So this stick out a lot because of the windshield wiper reservoir is right there in the way. So I might find somebody that can make a custom one because it do rattle on a bumper and a few other places. But it is a cool little car. You feel me? Cool little car. You feel me? A little hoopty, but you know. So yeah, man, I almost forgot. I gotta get y'all a little rev. Woo! Look at us. All right, so I was gonna give y'all a little burnout right here, but it is kind of it's a lot. It's too many cops over here, so we just gonna go ahead and like there's a cop right up there. We ain't gonna do nothing too crazy right here, so we gonna I'm gonna find a little spot to do a little burnout because I never done a burnout with the turbo setup. So I am peg leg, so only one wheel gonna spin, but we gonna see what we can get into. You feel me? God damn, how many police it is? It's like the third one. Sheesh. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Hey man, that's kind of wild. That's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of scary for like a stock motor. You know, it's not a stock motor, but like first time really getting into boost really like that. It been a minute. Like I was driving this car for like 400 miles before I was able to really get into boost. But getting into boost is kind of something a little scary, you know.